From mapping our existing horizons to finding new ways to improve the way we live, deep tech is best described as technology at the bleeding edge.
Deep tech is really something that typically we haven't done before. It's the application of technologies in a combination that's new. It's likely to disrupt an industry. It's likely to address a really complex problem in society.
It's where the application of science, technology and machine learning has the power to change the world. And changing the world, one family at a time, are the Tran brothers at Harrison AI.
So our first project was in the field of IVF, where we have a partnership with Virtus Health, the leading IVF providers here in Australia and Europe, to develop an artificial intelligence software that help embryologists select the best embryo for IVF transfer.
The collaboration with Virtus Health stands to dramatically improve IVF outcomes for hopeful parents.
So traditionally in the past, an embryologist need to grow a human embryo in multiple test tubes over 5 days, for example. And during that time, the embryologist need to make a judgment on which one of those embryos is the best one to put back into mum at the end of the 5 days and ultimately create a baby.
Harrison AI uses time-lapse video inside the embryo incubator to build an AI model that analyses the embryos multiplying. Using machine learning, the model then compares the findings to a large data set of 10,000 previous videos and predicts, based on previous successful pregnancies, which embryo is likely to become a baby. Able to absorb and process such a vast amount of information makes it a useful tool to help guide clinical decisions.
If you can select the embryo with the highest chance of pregnancy, you can prioritize putting that embryo back first and ultimately shorten the times that a couple would take to get pregnant.
Following its initial success, the Sydney-based duo eagerly awaited further clinical trials, which could transform the future of reproductive health.
Doing technology is exciting, it's fast-moving, but it's really rewarding when you actually impact patients' lives. So I know our families and friends who've been through IVF journey, it can be very emotional and financially taxing for them. So by using technology like AI to give them a better chance of being successful, we're really happy about that.
The brothers are now working on using artificial intelligence in the field of radiology and are looking for funding to help grow their business. Elsewhere, the team at Soul Machine are creating deep tech with a friendly face.
We're creating digital humans that can see, hear and feel your emotions. And really interestingly, they can respond back to you in an emotional way, and they do that completely autonomously. ANZ Bank in New Zealand have Jamie. They've had her in public now for about 12 months.
What can I help you with?
And have had rave reviews. A lot of people look at what we're doing and it's really cool stuff and it seems like it's fantasy, but the reality is there's a whole lot of organisations that are getting value out of what we're doing now, and there's a lot more to come.
Deep tech is a growing industry and for a very good reason. In areas like quantum computing, it has the potential to find the answers to some of our biggest problems.
Problems that a quantum computer will be able to solve fall into two categories. There's your simulating quantum systems type problem and your sort of solving big mathematical problems. So in the area of simulating quantum systems, these are things like doing quantum chemistry simulations better, doing biology simulations better, and an application of that could be designing new materials, designing new drugs, doing analysis of how drugs interact with proteins. And then on the other side, in the mathematical area, this could be improving our optimization algorithms or our machine learning algorithms, or very, very far into the future, being able to do factoring faster.
But there are challenges.
Building skills in these new technology sets, particularly in deep tech domains, is difficult, it's complex, and it's really hard to bring those skills from the market. So investment in skills and having the right tools and technologies and knowing what you can do in-house and how you partner with others to get the best outcome and maybe not replicate something that's already there.
Ultimately, the future is for us to decide.